right, welcome. I'm so glad you're here, you guys. This is going to be a you pick a pile. Okay, this is going to be about general messages. What do you need to know now? I don't know what's going to come out. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Don't force it to fit. All right, these are going to be general messages. To book your own dive deep, you can do that at soulshine1111.com. Please know that I am so honored and grateful to get to read for you all. So thank you for being here. Pause the video if you feel guided. All right, and do remember that I am an energy picker upper, a psychic medium, and can be picking up things from the past, present, or future from people around you. So again, deep breaths, dive in, and pause if you need to. This will be pile 1, and this will be pile 2. All right, let's dive in. Pile number 1, angels, guides. For those who picked pile number 1, connect my guides to theirs. I thank you. Angels, what do we have for pile number 1? We'll get clarifiers if guided. All right, and this is a timeless reading, so thank you for being here. Super duper grateful. Again, only take what resonates and leave the rest. All right, that doesn't fit, don't force it to fit. All right, here we go. For pile number 1, here we go. For pile number 1, we have the 6 of winter. This is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. This is in reverse. What else, angels? For pile number 1, what do they need to know? General messages. This is going to be really brief. Here we go. For pile number 1, angels, there's a pause on something. As I'm shuffling these cards, I'm hesitating. So there is, I can feel my body hesitating. This is Princess of Summer, the Page of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. It's in reverse. Let's get another one, angels. And the Empress. All right, the Pisces, Scorpio, or Pisces, Cancer energy. There is, and at the bottom of the deck, the Hermit in reverse. Virgo energy. This almost fell out of my hands, so it's in reverse. There is an energy here, all right, of needing to recognizing that it's time to take care of yourself, all right, in order to remain authentic to yourself. With the Hermit in reverse, there is if things have felt really heavy for you, pile number 1, there's this energy here about overcoming it, working on yourself and getting ready for a brand new renewal, a new rebirth. You are in contemplation right now with the 6 of Swords in reverse. It's, you haven't gotten into the boat yet. You're thinking about it, right? There is this energy of perhaps even admiring, learning to appreciate where you've been in order to move forward and take care of yourself. It's like a recognition of where you felt stifled, where you're feeling repressed, oppressed, right? Recognizing certain situations where you felt nurtured and where you don't, how you've nurtured yourself given certain situations. There's a truth here being recognized in order to take action for yourself, right? You're getting empowered, addressing areas in your life that maybe you're recognizing are kind of on repeat, okay? The truth, you're learning the truth about something. Or also, another way to look at this with the Page of Summer in reverse, recognizing where half-truths, whether it be from the truths you give to yourself or learning from others, okay? There's a recognition here of learning about yourself in a way that because of this, you're learning more about your surroundings, the people in it, the people. This is giving you some type of recognition of what needs to be concluded in order to move forward to better care for yourselves. I want to get actually tell me about, I want to get a clarifier. What's the Six of Winter in reverse for? Why is pile number one not moving forward yet? It's like, you know that you deserve positive changes. However, there's like this energy of there's a comfortability in troubled times, right? It's like, you know, you want and deserve better for yourself. Okay, pile number one. However, working to travel to get to that space is difficult, because I think with the Princess of Cups in reverse, you're hard on yourself, right? Maybe upright, this is a card of recognition of emotions, being sensitive, being admired, feeling admired, admiring others. It can also be a card of spying, all right? Somebody's watching you from a distance. However, there's some uncertainty over this. And if there is question, if somebody you do care about, it thinks about you, I want to give that to you now, that yes, that you are still in somebody's thoughts that you've cared about, as this is followed with the Empress upright, okay? And so there is some type of past relationship or emotional experience. It could even be just a social event, a situation having to do with friends or family, not necessarily a lover, but however, there is wonder if who you can speak with, who you can share your thoughts with. Look at how she's just sitting here in contemplation. However, it is in reverse. So you could kind of be in a space where it's like, you want to take action, you're not sure who and how to do that, who to give that your action to, or how. Okay, there is a welcoming and desire to welcome relief in your journey. However, there's resistance to it, and we're gonna find out what the Six of Winter is about here in reverse. Angels for pile number one. A family room, it's in reverse. Many of you have some of you have walked away from individuals that may have felt like family, or you're feeling as though you haven't walked away yet, because the Six of Swords is in reverse here. It's like you know what I'm hearing is that quote where keep your friends close and your enemies closer. It's kind of like that. The people that you believed in, that you actually gifted your heart to and believed, genuinely wanted to believe that they were for you, you're realizing maybe they haven't always been for you as much as they've been for you to take from you, is what I'm getting. All right, because Empress is about nurturing. It's about successes of emotional connection. And so you're realizing that there is whatever this energy is for you, pile one, the general message here is you're recognizing the people, the places, the situations, the experiences, the you and the others in your life that have played a role that maybe you've gifted more to, and the hard truth is you're not getting that reciprocated. And so there's contemplation of moving forward, knowing you want to move forward, and maybe for some need to move forward from whatever this energy is. However, you're in it. There is a stuck in it and concern. And I think that also for some of you, it's just having the concern that you do care so much that you worry about, what it feels like to feel hurt and pain and left out, and to put yourself in a situation where you could potentially hurt somebody else is hard, right? And so I want to offer you the thought that maybe it's not so much that you're meaning to cause pain as much as it is you're tired of feeling pain, and therefore it's time to hold your own boundaries for you. All right, because when we're in a situation so much and giving so much, whether it because where that give and take isn't reciprocated, whether we give to get in order to get, there's something here about worrying of hurting somebody else because you know what that feels like. And so just be gentle on yourself, right? Be careful of who you gift your energy to, because you, pile one, are precious. You deserve the kindness that you gift, all right? And so I think that it's hard because you're realizing this is the child in reverse. You could share a child with whoever this energy is. You could actually be a child to whoever this energy is. Take it how you want. This could actually even be your inner child recognizing what within yourself needs to heal, right? And therefore working to figure out, and doing so, working to figure out how to liberate yourself and free yourself from whatever is keeping you from accepting the bright light that you are, okay? And so a renewal wants to happen for you, pile number one. You're realizing certain situations in your life that maybe being in them is too risky for your own health at this point, right? Emotional well-being. And so it's like there's this energy of recognizing without actually communicating aloud what's stifling you from your own heart, what's keeping you hindered and attached in a way that maybe is challenging because the resources of whatever that is aren't being equally met, okay? There's a situation here that is keeping you feeling caged, all right? And it's because I think that ultimately it's because you want to walk away from something, a situation, someone, whatever this is, because it's not heart fuel for you. And so what you're realizing with that is, I think the hardest part to do that for you, pile one, is not moving forward yet with the Six of Swords in reverse, because the last thing you want to do is hurt somebody, right? Because you know what that feels like. And so pile number one, trust that you have the resources to get through these challenges, all right? You deserve the heart and love that you gift. And so, you are a gift in this world. Whatever that makes you feel that you aren't as beautiful as others, as you see others, don't let anything hold you back, pile number one, all right? Because I feel like the minute that you share your concerns or communicate this, and maybe that's all it takes, is communicating with people that you don't, or communicating your feelings to somebody, sometimes when we share our deepest truth, it shows others that we are vulnerable, and that it comes from that's felt. Honest and integral heart is felt. And so share your truth and trust that you deserve to, just as anybody else deserves to, right? And success is wanting to happen for you. It just is. These are major arcanas here, these two major arcanas, all right? And so maybe it's something that you need to overcome, because in the long run you're going to become some type of mentor to somebody else. And there's a justice in that, there's a freedom in that, in knowing that when we take the lessons that, when we take our experiences and learn the lessons and then share those, this brings a reciprocity of love in a way that I think, pile number one, you are yearning for, all right? So be kind to yourself, right? because you are definitely, I feel like, exhausted from giving and not receiving. And it's not even that you want to or expect to receive, it's that it's draining you. Pile number one, all the, not getting what you give reciprocated. And so it's time to take a risk. Pile number one. What else, angels, for pile one? Giving birth. I can't make this. This is about renewal, okay? This is about bringing forth a new way of life because you reviewed your past and you're seeing it for what it is with the Hermit here, all right? It's like you are in the middle of working to rebirth a new way of life into your own world, all right? Believe in the magic that you are. True magic is working to happen for you in your life. Taking action in reverse. It's just, in order to move this upright, you've got to make the choice to believe that you're worth it. And pile number one, you are, all right? If there's ever a question in those dark moments at bedtime, when you lay your head to sleep, if you're wondering the whys, the coulda, woulda, shouldas, right? You are beautiful, know that, and you deserve to embrace abundance in a way that you gift others. So pile number one, I am going to leave that there. I know that's really short and really brief and maybe super vague to some extent. This is a general reading. I just feel really grateful to get to read for you, even these short reads. And so thank you for subscribing. Thank you if you like this, subscribe, follow, all the things to book your own personal dive deep. Soulshine 1111. I just did a free read because we reached over 21,000 on our Facebook family. And so over there, if you follow me over there and I do free reads for every new 1K. And so it's just my way to say thank you and show gratitude, and it's a safe space just like here. And so anyway, thanks to those of you who follow all the other platforms and who are showing up for you, for others. All right, I'm Jamie, Soulshine 1111. Thanks for being here. Until next time, be loved, be together. Go girl. All right, let's move in to pile number two. All right, if you chose pile number two, angels, for pile number two, welcome. Thanks for being here. To those who chose pile number two, connect my guides, angels, those above. Use me as a clear channel for pile number two. Don't forget to subscribe, like, follow if you resonate with any of these reads, and check out my daily reads every morning if you feel guided. For pile number two, don't force it to fit. Only take what resonates and leave the rest. This is going to be brief, and I am an energy picker upper, reminder, so, and psychic medium, so I could be picking up past, present, future energy, those around you, whatever the fuck. Here we go. Pile number two. Here we go for pile number two. We've got Epiphany. This is the Hermit upright. Tell me more, angels, for pile number two. Okay, the Seven of Gabriel in reverse, the Seven of Wands. Thank you, angels. Fire energy. Okay, Leo, Sag, Aries energy. And remember, we're just speaking energy. Nine of Ariel. This is the Nine of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. At the bottom of the deck is the Two of Ariel, which is the Two of Cups. So pile number two, already right off the bat, there's some type of epiphany that you're having. You're softening into a possibility that of a relationship, a connection of some type with Two of Ariel at the bottom of the deck. There's something that you don't see coming happening for you behind the scenes, because you, pile number two, have been working on your own inner emotional intelligence, okay? Your inner independence. You could have, for many of you, been working through hard times, working to, ignite that, figure out how to reignite a passion for your life with this that you haven't, in a way that you haven't before, with this horse leaping forward over light. You're coming out of a darker time, and this could potentially be giving you a new found self-empowerment. Okay, any dreams that you didn't believe you could have, I do believe your hard work and the energy that you put into you is going to start to show the seeds of what you've been wanting. All right, and so this is a timeless reading. At the time of this recording, we have just entered Pisces season with Neptune in its ruling sign, which is Pisces, and so the illusions are falling. And so I think that there's this energy of softening into the possibility that you can be your own example for yourself, learning from the lessons, and therefore becoming an example to others in a way that, because you acknowledge your strengths from your struggles. Okay, and so there is this energy of really finding who you are and celebrating that, right? Many of you could be creating a sacred place for yourself in your home, at work. Maybe it is having to do with work. However, I don't have pentacles on the table. But however, there is some type of answer that you could definitely have came to light recently. And so this is allowing you to face the fears of any social situation where you wondered if there was going to be a breakthrough. And now you're starting to see what you've always desired begin to manifesting. Right? And so reminder that when manifestations are simply, our thoughts coming into reality. And so you're noticing what's happening in your life. The more you leap forward into risk without knowing an outcome, the better things are working in your favor. All right. I think that you're finding a new way to love your life in a way that not only are you becoming a light to yourself, but others, right? And so I think that more and more you're seeing signs, pile number 2, epiphanies, and finding gratitude for the life you've lived that led you to this moment. Many of you could have been working multiple jobs, projects at once, and you're finding where just a quick shift of perspective, whether maybe before you saw it as difficult with the 7 of Wands in reverse here, and now you're having a shift in perspective and recognizing the fun in whatever you found hard before, right? You're finding that your past experiences are actually have made you stronger, pile number 1. And so because of that, success is coming. And so you're starting to take action for you, and therefore being more aligned. It's like the harder, maybe for many of you, you used to try, and now it's not that you don't try, it's that you don't put so much energy into expecting something to happen, and that alone is bringing you success. All right, so I want to just, for you, pile 2, or let's see why this 7 of Gabriel is in reverse. Tell me about this. It's like you're standing up for things that you didn't think that you could before. Yeah, expectations in reverse, and you're throwing out any expectations and standing up for yourself, and therefore a new journey is beginning for you. All right, this is absolutely beautiful. There's conclusions here with this being a number 10. This is 28 also in numerology, talks about endings for new beginnings. And so you're giving yourself warmth, you're giving yourself more compassion, pile number 2, and leaning into possibilities for your life instead of expecting life to change. You're actually taking action in a way that is more reserved and from your heart space, and this is allowing your dreams to actually start to take like you're recognizing the seeds that have been planted, pile number 2. And so I think that's Really, really beautiful. What else do we have? Advice for pile number 2. This is really different from pile number 1. All right, accepting what is. It is in reverse, pile 2. And so there's something, life is a continuous work in progress. The lessons are continual. And so, there's opportunities that you're still working through. Maybe you feel like you've missed opportunities with this in reverse. However, you're learning to accept them and just embrace where you're at for this moment, because in this moment you wouldn't be here had it not been for that, right? For whatever was. So accepting what is, release the coulda, woulda, shouldas, and believe in your own magic. Now that card also popped out in the pile number 1. So if you felt guided at all for pile 1, there could be something in there for you. But with that, I'm gonna actually taking action. I can't make this actually came up too in pile number 1. It may have actually been in reverse. And so, yeah, if you feel guided, check it out. It feels a little bit more, all over the place. However, there's boundless possibilities working to happen for you, pile number 2. And so allow yourself to believe that you are the key to your own magic and strength, and therefore many others as well. All right, pile number 2. I hope that's been helpful. I know this is short and brief and to the point, and I just want to say thank you for being here. If you follow me on the other platforms, thank you. We just, follow me on the Facebook if you feel guided. We just reached over 21,000, and for every new 1K, I drop free card reads, and that just happened the other night. And so if you are interested in booking, so free reads over there on occasion, and if you want to book your own read and personal dive deep, soulshine1111.com. I just want to say thank you so much for being here and for supporting and taking care of you, however that looks for you. I am Jamie, Soulshine1111. You guys, until next time, be love, be together. All right, subscribe, like, follow, and go grow.